Start now? Okay, so after going through all the modules, so let us have a quick summary and recap. So we have learned about the vertical transportation system, the design, traffic requirements, safety component, engineering calculation, where we have gained some understanding about the basic engineering derivation for the design, which will have influence on the performance as well as the satisfaction of the user. And we have also talked about escalator safety concerns so that you know how to protect yourself and you know what is the regulatory requirement behind the scene regulating all those equipment so that they are safe to be used by others. And now the outcome is I hope that you all can appreciate and also understand the fundamental, the requirement as well as the design criteria. So this is the summary. And maybe we can have the review outcome together with the participant. Maybe you can start with that. Yeah, Achan, maybe you can share what you have learned.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, I do agree because the safety features of all really cannot be implemented by anyone. You have to be trained, competent person to handle during especially the emergency times. It cannot be anyone untrained people to go on rescues. For example, mobile officer, TTT, and train of team and maintenance teams can access the fleet. Even the car door opening, we have all the safety features. I mentioned earlier, you have to be reliable, help to rescue people. So people who want to handle the lift, like what the Dr. Lee mentions, is they have to know the features of all these lift, how it functions and how it should be operate. I think it's basically that I learned from Dr. Lee. Thanks, Dr. Lee.
So I think when I started, I had the impression there's a lot of just safety, but there's a lot more than that. That's the regulation part, there's the user experience as well, there's the architectural requirements. So it's a whole full-blown areas that needs to be considered, not just specific technical areas.
Yeah. Actually, what I learned about this entire lead thing, because actually it's nothing new for me because I was ex-chairman for one of the building for residential area. So basically I got to know about the entire safety features, about the design, about the human ergonomics, and of course for the schedule maintenance, very important. And then moreover, this lift, it might be a reflect to a lot of in terms of the again fall back to the safety feature, and of course in terms of the people awareness about the lift of the functionality, so eventually the lift you might be to get over from JTP. I think this is why I got to know about these entire sections.
Okay. Thank you.
For me, I learned about the safety, the design, the regulation, and also the people to operate must have a certified. Also, all the submission I learned to send to the TTT, and also talk about user experience, maintenance.
Okay, it's something really opened my eye today because of we all know that this is important, the safety, we know about the regulation. But in the one of the sessions actually totally mentioned about the technical things that is involved. Actually we have to consider that lift is not just by installing it, you have to consider buildings that a lot of analysis, calculation, selection of model, size, dimension, all these things. It is a very, very complex system, and it is very interesting to know more about that in depth.
Okay, as a public user for these lift, I found that I learned how it was designed and going through the engineering until fit to use. So I get to understand. So this is what I learned today. Besides those functions, is also some specification for the lift in the quality inspection standpoint. Okay, that's all I have.
This session, this training session, I really been enlightened on the aspect of vertical transportation in terms of the lift, and also the technical part about it. You know, when we take the thing, we don't think what's behind it. Just only the safety. But over this session, I've really been enlightened on the whole aspect, the technical, the compliance, the authority and the safety, and also with your diagnosis, it made us more understanding about the whole thing.
Thank you. So this is some of the wrap up, price competitiveness. Okay, then what are the right equipment to be used? And of course, I think today the price is quite competitive because most of the equipment are from China. Unless you want to have a special design, for example, spike peppers, that one you still have to be handled by the corporate, like in Japan and US. Aesthetic. So this is one of the criteria. For example, you want to have the glass door panel, bubble lift, and then you want to have the different type of the car ceiling, and then market trend. So what will be the market trend? So like I just mentioned, market trend is moving towards motorless lift. So that the architect has more flexibility in the building design. Sales and maintenance, service quality. Service quality is very important because nowadays many lift companies they have the system to monitor the breakdown rate and then also the responding time. Okay, between how long you have the technician have to attend to the call. Technology, I think technology, in the past, technology of the lift system, I think it was quite stagnant, but I think now with AI, I think it will be a very big change. But we need to see what will be the upcoming changes. I think again is AI expert properly in the future you can think of something because in the past they have developed some fuzzy logic algorithm and so on. But I think now what I heard there are some research they adopt the so-called machine learning to recognize the traffic pattern. Something like that, but I don't know the detail. I get the blending, of course blending is important. So further reading, elevator mechanical design, this is Steve when I started my work, this is the book that I have to go through. CIESD Guide, the vertical transportation handbook. So BSE 81. So this is the book that I have to use. Factory and Machinery Act, BS 5656, Safety Rules for Construction. So these are the books. So I think some of the books you can buy online, but not necessarily to go to that detail. Okay. On and off as I have time, I still think. So career opportunity for engineer in the lift industry can do the business development, involved in transportation, tender interview, engineering, R&D, product design, manufacturing. I think manufacturing is quite straightforward because we are just talking about sheet metal fabrication stuff, project management, installation, testing and commissioning and inspection. Especially for testing and commissioning, have a lot of the coordination to be done because they need to get the so-called handover of the lift stuff from the main contractor and so on. I think this is very challenging. Maintenance and services, this is also another challenging part. And there is also another challenging task in the maintenance is a major repair. For example, we want to change the whole motor and so on. That there are series of the process that you need to follow. For example, you need to have the goalpost, to hang the hoist, to hook up the machine, to dismantle the whole thing. There are many processes. And I have involved in that kind of the road supervision as well. How to pick up the bearing. We prepare the method statement. That kind of thing. Okay, thank you. Any question? Okay, if no, I think we can conclude our training here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.